Hi everyone, my name is Elena, and along with my colleague Joyce, we are here to discuss a critical but often overlooked phenomenon in modern employment. Our project is titled Development of Leavism and its Impact on Employee Health Outcomes. The central problem we are addressing is leavism. This is a hidden workplace behavior where employees use their actual leave entitlement to work or simply continue working while they are officially on leave. Our research question asks, does this behavior negatively impact health outcomes such as stress, burnout, and overall well-being? To answer this, we analyze data from the Employees Wellbeing Survey 2025 conducted in Taiwan with a sample size of 1,500 valid participants, which specially focused on leavism frequently, stress levels, burnout score, and cell-rated health. Our analysis used two-step approach. First, we use PASW statistic for descriptive analysis. This allows us to see the average behavior of the workforce. Second, we use SMART PLS and results for structural correlation analysis. This helps us understand how this behavior actually drive health outcome rather than just looking at the survey level numbers. For the variable we will discuss today, we use a 6-point Likert scale where one represents totally disagree and six represent totally agree. We divide our inquiry into four scopes: workplace pressure, after hour leavism, job security, and work intensity. This categorization allows us to pinpoint exactly which area of workflow are causing the most strain. In our descriptive statistic, we found a high mean of 4.3 4.32 for question 7, which deals with time pressure. Interestingly, while time pressure is intensive, the overall workload volume was perceived as moderate, scoring between 3.24 and 3.46. This suggests that the pace of work, rather than just the amount of it, is the primary sources of stress. The always on culture is clearly visible here. Digital availability, reading both emails outside of hours, so the highest mean of overestimate 4.17. We also found a tangible economic factors. Many employees avoid taking sick leave because of financial disincentive, such as fear of income loss, which scores a mean of 3.33. There is also a moderate institutional pressure where employees feel they must provide medical proof just to take a day of rest.
So next is me, Jack, will answer you about cluster A, B, and C. Let's move to cluster A, high pressure performance system. Our analysis identified three distinct clusters. Cluster A is the high pressure performance system. This group is characterized by a constant state of urgency, multitasking, and a high internal drive to work hard. These employees find it difficult to relax and feel obligated to perform even when work is unpleasant. This creates a high risk for sustained burnout. Next is cluster B, boundary erosion. Cluster B focus on boundary erosion. It's not just that people work long hours, it's that work penetrate personal time. This erosion weaken psychological detachment and prevent recovery. When you can separate work from your personal life, presentism becomes the norm. About the cl- cluster C, job security paradox. Finally, cluster C highlight job security. Most employees feel secure in their jobs, which you might think is positive. However, our data show that job security does not mitigate daily work strain. In fact, it might enable employees to accept high pressure demand as the fair trade-off for a stable position. About the structural implication, synthesizing these findings, we see a workplace with functional stability but operational fragility. The system work day to day because their employees work ethic and job security. But it is fragile because this performance is maintained at the direct cost of their rest and mental health. Perceived job security operate largely independently from work pressure, after hours contact, and liberalism behavior. Employee intense overload and boundary erosion. Security reduce fear of job but does not mitigate excessive demands of availability expectation. In conclusion, a set of items from DAM 1 to DAM 8, work pressure and overload, and T1 to T10 show that employees experience a continued high pressure performance system. About cluster A, characterized by urgency, time pressure, multitasking, internal drive, and difficulty relaxing. The item AWC11 to AWC31, AWC11 to AP31, and reserve T11 to T13 indicate boundary erosion and the leadership behavior. Cluster B. As work frequently intrude into personal time and employees avoid taking sick leave. Item DAM 15.1 to DAM 19.1 reveal strong confidence in job continuity, but this does not mitigate daily work strain. Interest is, interestingly, we also look at social trust. Sorry. Other social level trust measure through family, a functional institution is high, while the confidence in political institution is low, confirming that the unified trust hypothesis is rejected. Collectively, the findings highlight that high work intensity and boundary erosion persist even under perceived job security. And thus, struggling transparency and civic engagement in political institutions is necessary to build political trust. This is our dis- descriptive static. You can see it's from DN11 to BC31. About the contribution, I'm Jack. I do 15% of the presentation, and Alina is also do that. And thank you for listening. If you have any questions, you can send email to me. Thank you.
Thank